And yesterday, Rachel, we also heard the minister saying that the SRD grants, it may be reformed into job seeker allowances or perhaps linked to employment pathways. Your response to that?
Look, I think the minister, we've been having conversations on these things for years, and that's not necessarily the answer. What needs to happen is that this SRD grant needs to be converted to basic income grant, covering those 18 to 59 who don't have a social net, safety net to catch them. And so all these twists and turns we can try to do, I think eventually it's going to end up to what needs to happen, because there are complications or at least lack of clarity around who would qualify for this grant. What are those checking mechanisms? Are we going to have the same issues, for example, that we have with checking validity for the SRD grant, for example? So the answer is not these other sort of things on the side that needs to happen. What needs to happen is that there needs to be a basic income grant put in place formally at policy level for those of us who are 18 to 59.
Well, another issue that, of course, affects the vulnerable most is the issue of health, which is where I'd like to bring you in, ECD. 20.8 billion rand allocated to health, that's over 3 years. Do you think that that is enough to address some of the system failures? We also know there's a lot of unemployed doctors, for instance.
Yeah, so first of all, thank you for the opportunity to engage on this. So yes, you are right. On the one hand, it is good news that there has been increases to the health budget, because it is the first time since the COVID budgets that we've seen a real investment in health, in the health sector, among others. There is now a commitment to absorbing doctors back into the healthcare system, because we have been seeing reports of unemployed doctors, which is really, really concerning. However, as to whether that's enough, we have to contextualize it that over the past few years there has been a disinvestment in our healthcare sector. So this can only be the beginning. Yes, it's a small start, and we hope that this is the beginning of government really prioritizing the healthcare sector, because we do need a healthy population to be able to work and to be able to participate economically in our country.